So, Alex, it's obviously a pattern when it comes to people that are exposing the truth, the elites and everything. You, Julian Assange, Edward Snowden, Andrew Tate, RFK. People, like even me personally, is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Or like, is there a chance for us to win? Or are we fighting a losing battle? Because, Alex, they have set up the pieces to this game that we're playing in. Is there a light, like with people like this, that you have this passion? The truth is coming out, but is it all for nothing?
There is a light at the end of the tunnel. They've gone and dug up those temples of Ramses II 3,000 plus years ago, more than that with Moses. So what you see in the Ten Commandments, I mean, that was real people, real stuff went on. People can question the biblical story if they want, but Moses existed, Ramses II existed, all that went on. You're saying, what's that to do with what I asked? The Israelites had to just stop doing what they were told. Everybody's seen that meme that shows like 5 burn matches and then one match,
Yep.
And it says non-compliance or non-conformity, and then all the other matches aren't burned. You can stop the chain reaction. And so finally, after decades or whatever it was of the Jews saying we're done being your slaves, they said, okay, pack your stuff up and go. Okay, and the desert was rough and it was tough and they went through a lot of hell. Then they built their own thing. And so look how you've built your own thing. The establishment became corrupt. The mainstream media lied to us. It committed seppuku. It committed suicide. Now we're building a new system. The Amish 400 years ago were Protestants. They were being persecuted in Switzerland and Germany. So they packed up, sold everything, and moved here. And still today, they don't have autism. They don't have any of this stuff. They don't have suicide rates. They're living the dream because they don't hang out with Big Pharma. And so we don't have to do what the Amish have done, but we have to be in the world but not of the world, to use the Christian allegory.
Got it.
And we have to build our own systems, build our own companies. Instead of a boycott, which is great against Anheuser-Busch or Target, we need a boycott. And when we start, and that's what ESGs are, is they've analyzed all this. They know the boycott by populists, by Christians, by conservatives, by people that just want to be capitalist and live normal and be able to defend ourselves and create wealth. We can do anything we want. Humans are incredible. Instead of being ruled by these globalists that want us poor so they can dictate the terms of our surrender, we have to build the new Renaissance. We have to build the Great Awakening. And it has to be a spiritual awakening in God, in Christ. And we have to call on God because they've got their God. Notice Target literally put out shirts with an artist that says
believing in the devil. Yeah,
we are Satanists, and we are going to recruit your kids and an adult.
A shirt with that?
A shirt. The designer, it was all devil, worship Satan.
LGBT,
Satan loves trans. Satan loves trans.
S for Satan.
Mm-hmm. Now they threw an S in there.
Look, Pat, see that? Robert, it says Target right there. Go right there. Top left. Target. And that was the pin that they were selling. Target respects, Satan respects pronouns. They were selling
There's no way they were selling that.
100% they were selling
We sent crew in and got video of it.
Pat, they were selling
They were selling this in Austin.
Target ignites firestorm with launch of new clothing line designed by Satanists.
100%.
Target just missed the bullseye by a mile and then some. Can you zoom in a little bit? The retail giant has been selected by a few brands in the United Kingdom that promote Satan. You read it right. Target's partner is Ab Pralin. It has produced a prayer collection for Target's celebration of LGBT Pride Month and promotes satanic images, themes.
This is as outrageous.
Listen.
At Target, Pat.
Listen. Go to Twitter, and the woman has an account. These are shirts, not just art.
Trans witches for what they are. They also offer clothing and accessories that includes catchphrases like trans witches for abortion. Okay, click on that and let's try to buy it. Go to trans witches for abortion.
Well, here's the good news. They pulled it after a week.
Okay.
Yeah, but
and then they got all these bomb threats from the LGBT pieces.
Yeah, leave it in there. The
Rainbow Mafia is real.
The Rainbow Mafia was like, yo, we're going to bomb Target if you try to mess with it.
Go on that Etsy page. Yeah, that one right there.
Because that guy's name, Abralin, whatever his name is.
Witches for abortion.
Listen, they actually sold the shirts that had a guillotine and said we're going to kill homophobes.
Yeah.
And then it shows an adult skeleton giving a baby skeleton the trans fire, and it says, we will recruit your children. They will be trans.
What was the thing that we're preaching the other day? We're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children.
Share the story of what happened there live, if you want to pull up the story.
So, and Alex, I'll give a couple examples before we get to that.
Boston.
I'm talking about and Alex, we've talked about this yesterday. So when people like you, when people like me talk about this attack on children, this satanic going after children and the trans movement, just a couple of quick stories that happened this week. In Boston, 4 kids were found in a drag party with one dead trans guy on the floor, and the kids were in the back. There were sex toys scattered throughout the house, and a hoarder home. Doesn't make headline news, but the
firefighters said they were hiding the kids in the back bedroom.
They were hiding.
The Daily Mail right here put it out there.
Yeah,
so this is not this is not a right-wing source.
Yeah.
Daily Mail.
Listen, keep the stories going. The first trans state representative, Stacey Lawton, aka Barry Lawton, from New Hampshire, was just arrested for distributing child porn. Okay, it just happened. And mind you, they couldn't find him because he transitioned and changed his name. How about this one?
And by the way, they're trying to pass laws in California and other states where once you change your name, if you're trans, it expunges your criminal record.
Police record.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So
just change your name, Alex.
Yeah. So yeah.
Now you're Alexandra Jones, exonerated.
Yeah,
They're good. You owe no money.
And one more. So 3 days ago, the ex-CNN producer John Griffin was sentenced 19 years for sexually assaulting a 9-year-old. Okay. And then this was the other day. This is in New York City, a drag march where the marchers are chanting, "We're here, we're queer, we're here for your children." Tell me this isn't disgusting. Listen. Like they're not there. Let me hear it. Now listen, this is out.
How do you want to bet those are public school teachers?
100%. Yeah, and here's the thing.
Coming for your
That's
children.
worse. Did you see the San Francisco city-funded gay choir where they go, "We're coming for your children. We'll take them. You'll love it. And then we'll get you too. We're going to get your children." And then they go to the city councils all over, even in conservative areas, and go, "We are going to recruit your children and have sex with them."
Oh, my God.
Rob, can you pull that up?
And Alex, how is that not the headline story, but that Titanic sinking ship with 5 people is the #1 story?
Oh, yeah, and Blue's Clues now on,
Does it say right here?
On mainstream TV has Baphomet and Moloch and the kids being sacrificed.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so this is exactly what. But here's what's happening. Let me tell you what I think is happening, and I kind of agree with what you're saying. I think common sense will prevail, and a lot of people are sitting there saying this just doesn't make any sense. You saw the Gallup poll that came back where America is right now with the LGBTQ and where they're standing, how the biggest plus minus was the fact that the American people are no longer as comfortable as they were. It dropped by 7% year over year where we're at. And even the Glendale stuff that's going on with the kids, the parents coming out saying this is too much, you're crossing the line. More and more people are being united on ESG's bad idea. More and more people are being united with you can't be grooming our kids. More and more people are starting to realize this is not just what we're all about. And it's not just the people from the right. It's people from who have historically voted Democrat that are saying, look, man, I don't know what the hell is going on. This isn't what I supported.
It's a lunatic asylum.
Yeah, you're seeing it's going from Democrat versus Republican, where it's going from establishment against anti-establishment. That's the two political parties. We're gradually going away from the Republican and the Democratic Party. We're going to the anti-establishment and the establishment party. Maybe you were saying, yeah, you know what? I don't trust the establishment anymore like I used to. I just don't.
It also goes to ridiculous versus just common sense. Stuff like this.
We're here, we're queer.
We're coming for your children. And how, Patrick, that is, listen to me, that's the devil out in the open. They're not even hiding anymore.
And they say, and this, towards the end, they say, we're going to get them, we're going to groom them, they're ours, they're going to love it, and so will you.
This transcends party lines. This is
and it turned out a bunch
of
them were registered sex offenders with children.
These guys.
Yeah, a bunch of them.
The majority, look at their faces.
What did they say in this video? What did they say in this video?
I don't know which one.
This is the city-sponsored choir. I mean, it's nauseating. Just
click on it.
And just so you know, for
go to
reference,
the last third. Go to the last third.
From 2021.
Okay.
We're coming for your children.
Jesus.
We're coming for your children.
Is this a real video or is this
No, this is their religion.
Fake?
This is not a joke. No, they arrested
San
some
Francisco gay men's chorus sang a song about coming for your children. It was like they spelled the plan out in plain
Right.
sight.
Sometimes, like Alex said, sometimes just look right in front of
Right
your
in
face.
front of your
What they're
face.
saying, it doesn't need to be conspiratorial.
Yeah.
They're fucking saying
Yeah,
it.
yeah. There's no hiding.
Can we continue the song? Was that just the point of the song?
Yeah, sing along if you know the
was
words
the-
out there.
that
Sing
was the
along.
clip.
12 seconds.
That was it.
Unbelievable.
We're coming for your
For your
children.
children.
That's it.
Hold on. And they're doing it.
It gets worse later. Like, we will groom them, and we're gonna get you too. You belong to us. Your body is ours.
And-
I remember
and
the
Al-
left wants to make you take the shots too. It's all about rape.
And Alex, you
All about
weren't-
power, power, power.
Hey, if you enjoyed this short clip, you want to watch the whole thing, click over here. But if you want to make 2023 the beginning of the greatest years of your life, I host a conference once a year. It's called the Vault Conference, where 3,000 CEOs, executive, entrepreneurs from around the world come together to strategize for 3.5 days. This year it's going to be at Miami Diplomat Resort. And the speakers this year is going to be Tom Brady. He'll be there. I'll be interviewing him. Mike Tyson, Will Guidara, the guy that ran 11 Madison in New York. If you run a business, if you're a CEO, entrepreneur, and executive, this is not an event you want to miss out on. Get yourself, your spouse, your business partner, your running mates registered, and I look forward to seeing you there. Click on the link here or see the link in the description, and I hope to spend 3.5 days with you in Miami in August and September. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.